What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ETW, Energy Web Token, or EWT, I'm sorry, Energy Web Token at the request of Plato's Bro, or Plato's Bro. I think it's Plato's Bro. Hit that like button, subscribe, guys. Let's get into it. Looking at this thing from an all-time history perspective, we are, we've began this chart's existence back at the kind of the midway point of the last bull cycle. Immaculate move, right? Just to kick it off from a low to a high, bro. You moved up to, let's see, you did about 100x there. Yeah, just shy of 100x. That's nice. That ain't bad at all. Nothing to be ashamed of. Here you are coming all the way down, completing the thought, and maybe you will see some kind of double bottom. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it really wouldn't surprise me if we dropped another 20 to 30% because I expect the average altcoin to anyways. So something of a double bottom. Yeah, that's what should be anticipated. You are rolling over, right? You can see it in the price here. You can see this rolling over on the downside. That definitely gets you set up for a rather immaculate move to the downside here. And we'll see how it goes, but I think that we have one last flash crash to go with Bitcoin, with crypto, with everything, right? I don't think that it's happening right now. I mean, it's happening right now, sure, but it's going to happen this week. I think really today, tomorrow, the next couple of days will be boring, and then end of this week or very beginning of next week, we'll start to really see this onslaught to the downside. That's my assumption. Looking at the weekly time frame here, bearish on the RSI, very bearish. Can you see it, right? You're getting oversold. You're not getting overbought at all. It's nice that you're living above the 50, right? You're being very tricky, but yeah, inevitably you still go to the downside, right? You're seeing stronger readings to the downside. When the Bears have the ball, they do more work with it. They're scoring, right? They're getting into the end zone. When the Bulls have the ball, they don't score. So that's, you know what I mean? It's a simple way to look at it like that. It's not that simple all the time, but in this context, yes, it's very, very obvious. And not to mention, though, it is a little bit tricky because you are doing some abnormal stuff here. You are like living above the 50, where generally whenever you do this kind of stuff, you don't even get really above it. But you're just basically prolonging these consolidation phases and then having a nice move down. I think is what's going on there. But anyways, a little bit lower makes sense to me, right? Should make sense, I think, to anybody if you're expecting the price to go down on Bitcoin at least. Looking at this here from a low to a high, we've hit the 1886 to 200 level there. The 2272 would be the next target area, and it's very, very, very common, my friends, to when you hit the 2272, not to bounce right off of it, but to go just a little bit below it, right? So if we put a line, let's just say a little bit below it, just with the eye, maybe something like that at 58 cents, maybe 60 cents, a little higher. You're at this like weekly, or this weekly wick low right there. The weekly closing low is right there as well, really just below that 2272. So something around 60 cents is a very suitable target area. If you were to go lower than that, it's very possible you could go to the 2618, and this is where I think your threshold is, your barrier is. So the lowest expectation I would have is about 48.28 cents. That's the lowest expectation, which would be a true double bottom. I mean, either way, this is going to be a pretty damn true double bottom. And from there, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I would think that however long this move took for you to come down, you'll probably eat it up to the upside. Let's look at this thing. Let's analyze it a little bit more. I don't know enough about it, so maybe I should have done this at first. ETW, we're talking about EWT. I need to talk about ETC. ECT. What was that? XTC. That's what it was. It's not ETC, XTC. ETC is Electronium. XTC is actually a good token. $25 million market cap, fully diluted valuation is $84.44 million. Max supply, looks like some might have been burned or whatever. This is Mufasa. I don't know if you guys could see him, but he's getting in my way here. You might see his tail. There we go. Flicking the tail there. I think when he shows his face, it's bullish. When he shows you his tail, that is not good. You got two tails. Two tails, man. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I'm just talking. Let's see here. So, yes. Total supply, fully diluted valuation. Dude, the volume per market cap ratio is bad. This is bad, mate. This is pretty bad. I don't know. It could be because we're in uncertain times, sideways times, right? Anybody who's wanted to sell is probably sold. Anybody who's wanted to buy has already bought. But it's not a good look, man. You might drop lower. I mean, yeah, that's not good. I don't know if I like that. And the tokenomics too. Let's just see what the tokenomics are. We'll ask Grok here, okay? Okay, we're gonna say what Mufasa keeps coming up here. What are the tokenomics? Isn't that the word token? I think that is the word of EWT token. Hit me, Grok. Hit me nice and gently, bro. You know how I like it. Let's go. The tokenomics of energy web token. There we go. Total supply distribution, maximum supply, a fixed cap. Yes, we're aware. Inflation and release schedule. This is what we want to see. But first, let's see here. Good. He gives it. I don't even have to ask for percentages. He just does it now. I love it. You know what I like, Grok. You're great, man. Energy Web Foundation. So the team, right? The team got a lot. Affiliate investors. The team got a lot. 79, 80% went to the team. Founders, 10%. Damn, bro. Validators, and I'm sure a lot of the validators are the team. So initial distribution went 100% to the team. that's all it is. Energy Web Foundation, team. Affiliate investors, team. Founders, team. Validators, probably the majority of the team, and relatively short thereafter new investors. But yeah. Circulating supply, yes. Inflation release schedule. Validator rewards 1 million EWT per year on average. 1 million. And you've got a circulating supply of 30, so that's not that bad, right? That's not a bad yearly rate of inflation there. Just on that there. Okay, so let's see. Did I skip through something? Yes, annual inflation. My bad. The 10 million validator rewards, community fund tokens, part of the 58 million are released over 10 years. Okay, nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So this is the initial distribution, but they're still locked. Okay, that's good. That's nice. It's better than I thought it was. I thought that the initial distribution was like at first. Okay, we're just understanding, fine-tuning the words here. Community fund, 3.79 EWT per year intended to grow the ecosystem. Community fund probably doesn't go to the community. I mean, maybe it goes to help grow the community, but it's not like it goes to just random people in the community, right? That's just a friendly word of saying the team gets to spend this much money to grow the community, and hopefully they are. Maybe they are. I'm not talking smack about this thing. I don't know anything about it. It could be the best project. It might have a lot of potential. You don't know. $25 million, that's a low market cap, you guys. You could see a lot of growth with something like this. You really could. Just hold up now, okay? Don't give up hope. Don't get too excited. Let's just keep going. Deflationary pressure. Recent updates suggest a shift with the new Energy Web X EWX bridging architecture, lowering EWT from EWX. Yes. EWC is disabled, potentially locking some EWT. Okay. And Ethereum is utility tokens tied to revenue. Okay. This could reduce effective circulating supply over time. Okay, that's could isn't enough, but could is cool. Utility and burning. Okay, there is some burning. Burn mechanism. Oh, no, there is no burning. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. Economic dynamics. Supply pressure. Summary. Is there anything more on the token unlock schedule? Just this. This is all we got. Okay, cool. So once per year, you're releasing about almost 5 million tokens, right? 5 million tokens versus the total supply right now, which is 30. I mean, that's over 10%. So I don't know. Grok says here, combined the yields of annual inflation rate of 4.78% against the circulating supply in early years, decreasing the total supply nears 100 million by 2029. Decreasing as the total supply nears 100 million. Yeah, so the inflation rate will decrease as the supply increases. It's inflationary for a time, and then deflationary rate of inflation, and then eventually it'll be stationary, no longer inflationary. But the rate of inflation now, I think, is not necessarily the best. It's not the worst, but it might hurt price a little bit. I'm curious. Let's see. And what do I know, man? But looking at this here all time, let's look at the price. Let's look at the market cap. The market cap actually, market cap actually looks worse than the price. That's interesting. Maybe you have burned some tokens and that actually helped the price. That's nice. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I've just kind of been talking out loud here. Who knows if anything that I've said has really any weight on it at all. But my thoughts are the tokenomics aren't bad. Right. I've seen better tokenomics, but it's not bad. It's nothing that's going to prevent this thing from growing exponentially, right? This thing does have potential. $25 million market cap. If you were to see 100x, that's a $2.5 billion market cap. That's a very attainable market cap. It's not given, it's not promised, it's not guaranteed or certain for any kind of coin to see that, but it can happen. 2.1 billion. I mean, hell, man, the top 25 coins in crypto are like at 6 billion. I think the average coin in the top 100 is at least close to like $1 billion. By the end of this cycle, 2 billion is going to be a fart in the wind. So yeah, you could see 100 you could catch a gust and see a 100x or more. This thing could multi 100x. It's very, I mean, a 1000x, would that be $25 billion? That's a possibility. Like, genuinely, it's a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen with this kind of market cap to volume ratio, but whatever. What do I know? That's just my opinion. Looking at this now, getting away from the semantics here, I do believe we're going lower. When it comes time to go higher and to really gauge what the potential of this thing is genuinely for its all-time high, it will only be appropriate, I think is the right word to use. It'll only be appropriate once we find this low. Because from here, the minimum target, if you were to see new all-time highs, the minimum target is $156. The maximum target is $661. But as you move down, these prices only get up. And where are you going to move from? I mean, if you look at that 173, if I move it up a little bit, that's at 165. That's a somewhat significant difference there, guys. Down here, that's 181. It's a somewhat significant difference. And then 932 at the 1618 versus if I'm up here, that's 728. The higher up you go, the more significant the difference is. So it's not really appropriate for me to guess. But let's just say you form some kind of perfect double bottom. Let's just guess that that's what happens. Again, this is not appropriate. Once you find your low, it'll be more appropriate to guess the all-time high. If you are to see new all-time highs, you'll break above your golden ratio, which would be a 10x from here at least. If you are to see new all-time highs, you'll break above your 886, which is about a 35x from here. So that's already above what I expect the average altcoin to do. Okay, an average altcoin this cycle, not financial advice, not financial advisor, but I think the average altcoin will see a 25 to a 30x. So this is already above average. If you are to see a new all-time high, we're talking about, I mean, the likely stopping area would either be a slightly higher double top, or something kind of lower, a slightly lower double top, or a $174 price, which from the current price alone would give you like a 200 something x. We're talking about a multi 100x just on the minimum target alone. Does that mean it's going to happen? No, but it could. And then a 1000x at the 1618. I feel silly talking about anything else above that, but it could happen. I think you're silly if you don't at least accept 1000x possibilities. Whenever people say, wow, that coin went to 1000x, that's like winning the lottery. Well, yeah, it is, but you're not going to win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. You know what I mean? If you don't buy a ticket, you're basically opting out of the lottery. And this thing could be a lottery ticket winner. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor for what it's worth. I don't think it is. I haven't heard anything about this, and it doesn't seem to have any interest in it right now, but it's also at a low point. We're at a boring point in the markets. You're looking like you want to descend down to your all-time lows. I don't blame anybody for not wanting to buy here and maybe just waiting until we get to the all-time lows. Again, I think it's really inappropriate to talk about lower highs, higher highs, any of that until we have this low. But we're trying anyways. So I've got nothing else for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If I was to invest in this, it would be a very small amount because the risk seems pretty high. The reward seems very high as well. So a small amount could turn into a large amount, or it could turn into, you know what I mean? And that's fine. Or even if it doesn't do the average move of this cycle, even if it just sees some kind of standard retracement, because nothing moves down in a straight line forever, nothing moves up in a straight line forever. Even if it sees a standard retracement from here, you're probably going to get at least a 10x, I would think, at least there. So even when you're losing, you're still 10xing your money, which is better than any stock is going to do this year anyway. So I've got nothing else for you guys for real. Hit the like button, subscribe. Shout out to Pluto's bro, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.